Ghislaine Maxwell has just made a huge move from her prison cell in Florida, and it's sending shockwaves through the world. For years, Jeffrey Epstein's secret network stayed hidden behind closed doors, secret deals, and silence. But now Maxwell is breaking that silence. She started naming some of the most powerful people who helped keep Epstein's dark empire alive. These aren't just random names. These are some of the richest and most famous men on the planet. What she's revealing could change everything we thought we knew. Epstein's story is one of power, money, and terrible crimes. Maxwell was at the center of it all, managing Epstein's connections and secrets. Now, she's saying that 9 men were more than just friends of Epstein. They were the ones who kept his whole operation running from behind the scenes. These men had the power to protect him, and maybe even took part in things we don't fully understand yet. The question is, how deep does this go? And what will happen when the truth finally comes out? Let's start with Bill Clinton. The former president's name has come up many times in connection with Epstein. Flight records show Clinton flew on Epstein's private jet at least 26 times between 2001 and 2003. Some of these trips were supposed to be charity missions, like a trip to Africa to fight HIV/AIDS. Clinton says he didn't know about Epstein's crimes and that he only visited Epstein's New York home once. But Maxwell's close ties to the Clintons and her presence at Chelsea Clinton's wedding make people wonder if there's more to the story. Even if there's no proof Clinton was involved in anything illegal, the connection alone has damaged his reputation. Then there's Prince Andrew, a member of the British royal family who has faced serious accusations. He was close to Epstein and was even seen on Epstein's private plane several times. The most shocking evidence was a photo of Prince Andrew with Virginia Giuffre, who says she was trafficked to him when she was just 17. Andrew has denied everything and even gave a public interview trying to clear his name, but it backfired badly. Soon after, he stepped down from his royal duties and quietly settled a lawsuit for $12 million. His public life has never been the same since. Donald Trump is another name that comes up often. In the 1990s, Trump and Epstein were part of the same social scene in Palm Beach, Florida. They were seen together at parties and events, and Trump once said Epstein was a terrific guy. But after Epstein's first conviction in 2007, Trump distanced himself. Still, Epstein's little black book had Trump's contact info, and there were allegations during Trump's 2016 presidential campaign about abuse at a party both men attended. Trump's team denied everything, and no charges were ever filed. But the connection remains a stain that won't go away. Les Wexner, the billionaire behind Victoria's Secret, is another key figure. He gave Epstein control over his fortune in the late 1980s, including a huge Manhattan mansion that became Epstein's base. Wexner says he cut ties with Epstein in 2007, but Epstein kept living in the mansion for years. Wexner later accused Epstein of stealing $46 million, but it's unclear how much he really knew about Epstein's crimes. This relationship raises a lot of questions about trust and how Epstein gained so much power. Alan Dershowitz, a famous lawyer and Harvard professor, was Epstein's legal defender during his first investigation. He helped get Epstein a very light sentence, which many people called unfair. Dershowitz has denied any involvement in Epstein's crimes and fought back hard against accusations from one of Epstein's victims. Even though he won in court, many people still question his role and his close friendship with Epstein. Now, let's talk about the other 4 men Maxwell named. Glenn Dubin is a billionaire hedge fund manager who stayed friends with Epstein even after his conviction. Epstein was close to Dubin's family, and court papers showed Epstein once named Dubin's daughter as a possible heir. Dubin denies any wrongdoing, but the connection has hurt his reputation. Leon Black, a top Wall Street investor, paid Epstein over $158 million between 2012 and 2017, which shocked many people. Black said Epstein helped him with taxes and philanthropy, but the huge amount of money raised a lot of questions. Barak stepped down from his company in 2021 after the news came out, though he denies any criminal activity. Ehud Barak, a former Israeli prime minister and military leader, also had ties to Epstein. Epstein's company invested over $2 million in a tech firm linked to Barak, and Barak was seen visiting Epstein's New York mansion in 2016. Barak said Epstein had paid his debt to society, but many people find that hard to believe given the seriousness of Epstein's crimes. Finally, Bill Gates, the Microsoft founder and philanthropist, met Epstein several times between 2011 and 2013, after Epstein's conviction. Gates called those meetings a big mistake, but many people question why he would meet with someone like Epstein at all. Gates' ex-wife reportedly told him to cut ties immediately. While Gates hasn't been accused of any crimes, his reputation took a hit because of these meetings. Looking at all these stories, a clear pattern emerges. Powerful men, secret meetings, and silence that hides a lot. These weren't just bad decisions, they were choices that have consequences. None of these men have been charged with crimes related to Epstein, but their names will always be linked to his dark legacy. What do you think? Were these just innocent business or social connections? Or is there something more going on? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you want to stay updated on this story and others like it, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Thanks for watching and stay curious.